Hello. Looks like we've got a longer break than expected and we need to do some science. One of the aspects of doing science is working with a lot of data and numbers. So today we're going to learn about mean, median, mode, and range. And I'm going to give you a simple exercise to do to practice these. And then with the next activity, you're going to do some science and collect some data around your house. To learn about these, it might be helpful to have some simple objects like some candies, or if you have some plastic eyeballs or seashells, anything that you can compare. I wouldn't use eggs because mean mode, the mean, mode, and median and range of eggs is all going to be around 1 because you only have one type of object. So you want a collection of different types of objects that are somehow related. I'm going to use candies because you're only looking at one kind of variable, and that's color. Essentially all the candies are the same, so by looking just at color, then we'll only be comparing the variable color. We're not going to look at size or shape. I went ahead and arranged these candies, M&Ms, into a histogram, which is basically a bar graph. It makes it a little easier to count and keep track of the different amounts. I went ahead and counted each of the amounts and added that to the chart. Let's go ahead and start by looking at the mean. The mean is the average or the norm. If you add up all the values, you'll find the total, then divide the total by the number of values added together. So in the example, they add the numbers up, it equals 32. There are 7 different numbers. Divide that by 7 and you get 4.5. Let's go ahead and take a look at our example. So for our example, we're going to add 11 and 12 and 15 and 16 and 18 and 29. This gives us 101. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different numbers, so we divide that by 6. And we get approximately 16.8. And that's rounded up to 0.8. Alright, so that's the mean. And you can see that it basically falls somewhere between 16 and 18, almost at 17. So the mean would be somewhere in this area. Next we're going to look at the median. The median is the middle value. So if you put all the values together in order, the median is the middle value. There are 2 values that are in the middle of this, and basically 5 is the middle. We don't have anything that's directly in the middle, so we're going to have to figure that part out. In order to do this, we need to basically take the mean of the middle 2 numbers. So what's the mean of 15 and 16? Those are the middle values. So to find the mean of 15 and 16, of course we add 15 to 16, and we get 31. Divide that by 2, and it's about 15.5. So somewhere right in the middle, which makes sense. That's what we want for the median. Okay, we want to look at the mode next. The mode is the most frequent value. You count how many times each value appears. The mode is the value that appears the most. You can have more than one mode. Unfortunately, we don't have a mode in this one. Just a number that appears more than once. All of our numbers appear only once. One way we could take care of that would be to get rid of this M&M, and then this would change to 15, and then our mode would be 15. But we're not going to do that, are we? Because we're going to keep our constant going. Finally, we're going to look at range. Range is the difference between the lowest and highest value. So to find the lowest and highest values, subtract the lowest value from the highest value. So So that would be 29 minus 11 equals 18. So 18 is the range. Okay? Try this on your own with some things you have around the house, and I have an attached Google form for you to complete to share what you've discovered about some objects around the house. Alright, thanks. If you have any questions, just find me in office hours.